Well, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday's devotion. We're going to be looking at Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 and 15. And here Paul gives a command to some Christians in the city of Philippi. And so let me read this to you. It says, "Do everything without complaining or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without fault in a crooked and depraved generation in which you shine like stars in the universe." Complaining and arguing are really easy to do. It's really easy to figure out what's wrong in the world and what's wrong with other people and to be frustrated about that and to express our frustration. And there are some ways to do that in a healthy way. But it's very easy to complain and to argue and to whine. And that comes naturally to us. What doesn't come naturally is humility, wisdom, and having a good attitude when we're faced with hard times. It's naturally easy to complain and argue, and we're living in a time that's making it even easier because things are difficult. And just so you know, this was written to a group of Christians where things were difficult. They were being persecuted for their faith. Paul was in prison when he wrote this. And so I just want to encourage you that even though times are difficult, I readily acknowledge that, and I've done my own fair share of complaining and arguing that I need to repent of. Let's focus today and this week on having a humble, wise, and good attitude when we face hardship, and not have a complaining, whining, and arguing attitude. One of the things I often tell my kids is, something will go wrong and, they'll whine or complain, and I'll just simply say, whining's not going to fix it. And so, in a loving way, I just want to remind us that whining isn't going to fix it. Like I said, there are times where we can't express our frustration in healthy ways to the Lord, maybe journaling, or maybe to other people, but not with an ungrateful, mean sort of spirit. But by and large, let's work on having positive, good attitudes. And I think you'll find the more you work on that, the more helpful you end up being to yourself and to those around you. Our attitude is one of the few things that we can control in life. And so let's do the best we can with it. All right, well, thanks for joining in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.